Have you ever wondered why your heart sometimes clings so deeply to someone you can't even touch? Why the moment you see them, something inside whispers, "It's them," and yet God takes them away, or they were never yours to begin with. Now they belong to someone else, and at night your hands tremble in prayer as you whisper, "Why, my Lord?" Why, it's here that Arabi speaks. Love, he says, is a mirror. And in that mirror you do not see the person. You see God. Maybe your soul's companion is married to another. That is not punishment. That is invitation, a silent calling from God saying, "Come closer to me." Sometimes God teaches through heartbreak. He breaks what you cling to so your heart learns to hold only Him. Maybe that person you loved was never meant to stay. Maybe they were sent only as a mirror to show you your soul, to remind you who you are before God. By the end of this journey through Arabi's words, you will see the divine secret behind your pain. And you may realize that the thing you cried why over was actually God whispering, "Stay with me." Because sometimes He doesn't separate you. He simply calls you toward a deeper love. Ibn Arabi said, "Human beings are the most delicate of mysteries. Each soul at the moment of creation was given a twin. But your twin soul isn't the person holding your hand. It's the reflection of your spirit. Your true soul companion isn't the one who completes you, but the one who reveals you to yourself. When you meet them, you begin to see your own incompleteness. You begin to know yourself. And maybe for the first time, your heart stops saying me. Ibn Arabi said, God makes Himself known to His servants through human love. That love is a bridge back to Him. So when you meet someone and it feels divine, it is. It's not a coincidence. That love was written in your destiny, not to possess, but to awaken. Maybe they left you half-finished, but that unfinished story was how God completed you. And sometimes God takes away the mirror because the reflection has served its purpose. Think about it. When you truly love someone, what you feel for them is larger than them. You don't just love the person, you love the infinite you glimpse through them. And that infinity is the face of God. Ibn Arabi explains it beautifully. When love settles in a servant's heart, that heart becomes a vessel of the divine attribute. It ceases to be a human cup. It becomes a sacred mirror. That's why sometimes you love but never unite. Because that love was never meant to lead you to them, but through them to God. Perhaps your soul's mirror is married to another. That's not your tragedy. It's their destiny. Your task is not to possess the love, but to understand it. And when understanding dawns, sorrow turns to peace. If God kept you apart, it was only to draw you nearer. Because He knows sometimes getting close to a person means drifting away from Him. But letting go of a person means returning home to Him. Sometimes God tests you with love, a love that both revives and burns you. That brings peace and tests your patience all at once. Ibn Arabi said, when God loves a servant, He tests him through love. For true love is not proven in laughter, but in waiting, in silence, and in loss. Maybe you loved someone deeply. Now they are gone. Their voice still echoes in your heart, but all around you is silence. In that silence, God watches. He's not watching your pain. He's watching your direction. Where does your heart turn in loss? And if even through that ache you can still whisper, Ya Rabbi, then know you are passing the test. Ibn Arabi said it simply, when a lover sees God within the beloved, then even separation becomes union. So when you lose the one you love, you're not losing a person. You're letting go of a mirror that once reflected God to you. But that's where we falter. We mistake the mirror for God Himself. We think that person was our other half. But God says, I didn't create them for you. I created the feeling through them so you could find me. Sometimes the greatest union is in not being together. Because if you had united, you might have forgotten God. But now in every tear and every whispered prayer, you remember Him more. That is the secret of divine love. Arabi said, when two lovers are parted, God stands between them, and that space between is mercy. That means your pain, that ache you call heartbreak, is sometimes God's way of holding you. But we mistake that embrace for a wound. Sometimes God doesn't leave you alone. He just wants to be alone with you. So He takes that person away because He wants their place in your heart. That's why the love you felt wasn't a mistake. It was a doorway. That person wasn't an error. They were a passage, a sign. Maybe they were the door God opened for you. But you fell in love with the door and forgot to walk inside. And inside peace was waiting, and God is still calling you there. Ibn Arabi said, every destiny is a line written by God's own pen, and His wisdom is hidden between the lines we mistake for pain. Maybe there was a name written in your story, someone who came to your heart in a prayer, someone you believed was meant for you. But that prayer wasn't answered. You felt broken. Yet perhaps that unanswered prayer was mercy. Maybe God protected you from what you couldn't see. Ibn Arabi explained it gently. When a prayer seems unanswered, it doesn't mean it was ignored. It only means it was redirected. So maybe you didn't end up with that person, but that same prayer led you somewhere holier, somewhere safer. We often think of destiny as a result, but destiny is really direction. God turns your heart towards someone, and then in His wisdom, He turns it away because there's another truth waiting for you. And when you resist that turning, pain begins. But when you surrender, peace enters. Think about it. Maybe your unanswered prayers are shields. Maybe the no you cried over was really God saying, wait, I'm preparing something better. Ibn Arabi said, whoever tries to understand destiny with the mind will fail, for destiny is written in the language of God, not man. Everything that happens to you is a conversation, but we silence it with complaints. Maybe your soulmate truly is yours, but not in this world. Maybe your story is one that finishes in heaven, not here. Because God's timing is not our timing. He can fit eternity into a single moment. Sometimes God places a love in your heart forever, not to live it with your body, but to carry it with your soul. That is the purest form of love. Maybe that person is now married to someone else. Yet the mark they left in your heart has become a doorway to God. And that mark remains because God doesn't want you to forget. Forgetfulness is for the ordinary, but those who truly love, they mature through remembrance. Ibn Arabi said, God speaks in secret to His servants, but only the purified heart can hear Him. You know those moments when out of nowhere a peace passes through you. As if a gentle voice says, don't worry, I'm here. That's not your mind. That's your Lord reminding your heart. Maybe some nights while remembering them, you feel warmth rise inside you. Then stillness follows, and in that stillness, you understand it's time to let go. But this isn't loss, my friend. It's invitation. God is calling you back to yourself. Ibn Arabi said, when a sign is born in the heart, know that it is God speaking to you. So if you feel peace, ease, or surrender, know that it is not random. That is God saying it's complete. Sometimes we pray and the answer doesn't come right away, not because God is silent, but because He's preparing your heart to receive the answer fully. So while you think your prayer was denied, in truth you were being accepted. Sometimes you lose someone and the space they leave behind begins to fill with divine light because God is whispering, I love you and I want you to love me. That's why some loves never complete, because they weren't meant for you, they were meant in you. Ibn called this the language of divine signs. He said, when the heart is drawn to someone, if that love leads you closer to God, it is sacred. But if it leads you only to desire, it is a test. So if there's still a trace of someone in your heart, don't see it as weakness. That trace may be the ink God used to write your lesson. Don't erase it because it changed you. Now when you love, you no longer see just the person. You see God shining through them, and that's when you finally learn what real love is. Ibn Arabi said love is how God teaches you who He is. To love, to burn, to surrender. These are His lessons in disguise. You love, you wait, you ache. But all along it is God who is pulling you toward Himself. Sometimes a heart must break so that light can enter through the cracks. You think you've lost someone, but in truth only a veil has lifted because God wanted to move you from human love to divine love. Now you understand, don't you? The one you called your soulmate was never the destination. They were the bridge, a sacred means through which you were meant to discover God. That's why Ibn Arabi said, if the lover does not see God within the beloved, then he has never truly loved. This truth is carved deep into the heart, because love is not merely an emotion. It is a mirror. Through the one you loved, you saw your own fear, your longing, and at last God's mercy. Maybe you never united with them, but through them you learned patience. You learned prayer. You learned surrender. That was always the purpose. You are not the one who lost. You are the one who found. Because when God says, I am with the brokenhearted, it means that when your heart shattered, He entered through the pieces. You are no longer alone. Ibn Arabi called this divine intimacy, the state in which loving a person leads you back to the source of love itself. When you love but cannot have, your yearning becomes prayer. Your breath becomes remembrance, and your sorrow becomes wisdom. Now you see nothing was ever wasted. That person was just a stop on your path, but the journey was always toward God. Maybe your heart still aches when their name crosses your mind. But even that ache now connects you to the divine, and in that moment, you are free. Ibn Arabi said, the lover and the beloved do not unite. They both dissolve in God. So now you are no longer you, and they are no longer them. There is only love, and that love is God Himself. And perhaps you don't realize it, but through loving you, they too were drawn closer to Him. That's why your love, though unfinished, was sacred. Now let these words rise from your heart. O Allah, fill my heart with your love, for nothing else fits within it. Take a deep breath. The story has ended, but the journey has just begun. Maybe after this you will forgive someone. Maybe you will remember them in prayer. But whatever you do, never forget. You were chosen for this. For those who are tested by love are God's most cherished ones. Remember, He tests the hearts He loves most. And a heart that understands this love is never truly alone. As Ibn Arabi taught, all things come from Him, and in the end all things return to Him. If you learned something from this video, watch our other videos now on your screen. Take care and thank you for watching.